aboard, everybody, but don't come on board. Come on excited. Now that you're all here, I just ask that you store your iPhones, your iPads, and your eye patches. Before we shove off, I wanted to go over the pie rates of the Caribbean. It's about $2 for an apple, $1.50 for a pecan, and a buccaneer for a coconut cream. All right, let's go ahead and wave goodbye to the people at the dock, especially the family of 4 that thought they were sitting with your party of 3. Goodbye, farewell, auf Wiedersehen. So, do you guys like my new boat? I got it on sale. The sign said full sail ahead. And that's how I ended up with my pirate doctorate from Full Sail University. And a boat. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now passing the 9th wonder of the world, the larboard side of water. Now, I know what you're all thinking. Why is a Jungle Cruise skipper over at Pirates? Well, I succumbed to peer pressure and just got hooked on the scenery. No, I'm kidding. I'm just here picking up a shift. See, here at Walt Disney World, they've had trouble getting workers, so they allowed me to come over. They were tired of working with a skeleton crew. Whee! We don't get those at Jungle Cruise. Oh, look, there's Captain Barbosa. You know, he is the worst at playing cards. He's always standing on the deck. But he's not a bad guy. After work, we'll meet up at his favorite restaurant, IHOP. Just kidding. Disney doesn't pay that much. We go to Waffle House. You know, there's a lot of confusion about that last scene about which movie it was from. Despite its appearance, it's not canon. Oh, look, there's Carlos. He's about to answer the age-old question, spit or swallow. Did you know he originally played for the NBA? In fact, he still knows how to dunk. Some people think of Carlos as a chicken, but he's really a pirate's favorite waterfowl. Yup, he's a doubloon. Wow! Is that Jack Sparrow? You know, I Amber heard he never forgets anything. I wish I had a memory like that. Oh, there's my friend Red, helping out with the town auction. She used to be a wanted woman. The whole town used to scream for her. I think it's because she's an accomplished singer. They love it when she hits the high seas. What's that, sir? Sir, that woman is no hoe. She's a pirate's wife. That makes her a yo-ho. Quick! I need all kids under the age of 17 to cover their eyes. This next scene is rated R. Wow! Is that Jack Sparrow? I Amber heard he never forgets anything. I wish I had a memory like that. Whoa. That town is on fire. Must mean we're in Philadelphia after the Super Bowl. You know, it's hard to tell if the Eagles won or lost, though. Did you know that during Christmas, Pirate gets a makeover? Yeah, this scene becomes It's a Plunderful Life. You want the moon, Mary? Or maybe some extra hats, or a picture, or some room with cats. You name it, Mary. You would think that man sleeping with the pig stinks, but he doesn't. Nope, he washed up on shore. Oh, don't look up! Strange things are afoot. Ma'am, I'm not sure what you were expecting there, but there aren't too many puns to be made. Perhaps if I were less caffeinated, they'd come easier. Man, you guys haven't laughed at all. Oh, come on, just throw me a bone here. I mean, speaking of bones, looks like the dogs found the key to happiness. Whistling. Come here, Plank. Come on, boy. Come here, Plank. Ah, he's ignoring me. It's probably because I still need to walk, Plank. Wow! Is that Jack Sparrow? I Amber heard he never forgets anything. I wish I had a memory like that. Well, all right, everyone. That ends the tale of Girls' Weekend in Cabo. Please gather all your belongings that aren't valuable and make your way ashore. No doubt you have final farewells, but please don't speak. I know what you're thinking. Instead, just make like the ocean and wave goodbye. You've read WDW News Today. Now it's time for WDW News Tonight.
Live from WDWNT Celebration near the Walt Disney World Resort, it's WDW News Tonight with Tom Corless and Nick LoCicero. Tonight, WDWNT The Match Game. The top 7 best things from Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary celebration, the music of Piano Rob, and more. I'm Nick LoCicero. Now, here's your host, Tom Corless.
Hello, I'm not Tom Corless, I'm just a hologram. I wish I was after the last 30 minutes, but alas, I am alive and here. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and if you're really enjoying this nonsense, you can leave us a super chat right here on YouTube. Your donation will be used to project me right up onto the Team Disney building. Make sure Jeff Volley's office, my face goes right there.
Oh, boy.
How's it going, guys? I haven't talked to you since last week.
Fantastic.
Amazing.
Loving life.
Amazing. Yeah, life is good?
Yeah.
Yeah? Why is life good?
I'm alive. I'm alive.
We are all not holograms.
Yes, we are not holograms.
We have not died and become holograms yet, so all is good.
I hope I become a hologram. That'd be cool.
What kind of hologram? Like when?
Are there different kinds?
Yeah, like when we were kids, like the Topps trading cards, they had the hologram ones.
Oh, that's
Those
cool.
are-
No, I'm talking like above my gravesite, just a hologram of me. Standing at this podium.
Could it not be like not above your gravesite, but like you peek over the like over the top?
Yes.
Oh my God. Great.
Oh, boy.
How's it going, Rob?
It's going good. It's going good.
Great. Let's try this.
Great.
Should we try this again?
Yeah, let's try it again.
The news.
News.
How about, again, another hand for Sabrina, who did that twice, by the way. Because the people, and also a round of applause for the audience that pretended they had not seen that bit already. Thank you to the audience tonight, especially my overacting drunk staff in the back row. Thank you to them. Very special thank you to them. Let's start. We've got to start with the biggest story this week, obviously. The Tower of Terror is back to full capacity at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Yeah, biggest story of the week, nothing bigger. It's once again operating with 2 shafts, and in addition to those, Disney is also giving the shaft to their employees. Fooled you, the top story is this thing. Following an overwhelming 96% rejection of Walt Disney World's offer to gradually raise wages to $20 over the next few years, the cast member union returned to the negotiation table with Disney this week, only for Disney to not only refuse to budge even 1 cent, those are the words they used, but worsen the previously rejected offer. You could boo, yeah, I would boo, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, in unrelated news, the price of pot stickers at Sunshine Tree Terrace went up 30 cents this week. I was not asked. I would have rejected it. I would have said, not 1 more cent for your microwave pot stickers, please. I will not pay 1 more cent for these. Oh, man. Yeah, today, apparently the union didn't even show up for negotiations today. They just didn't show. Good for them. Good for them. Anyway, the 6 unions will be announcing public actions soon to bring light to the plight of cast members struggling to survive the devastating increase in the cost of living. Guys, you know where to find me. Just tell me what you want published. Just hit me up. You know, the last thing 96% of you rejected was fired in November, so we can do this, right? This one's easy. This is easy. Even worse. This refusal to budge comes immediately after Universal Orlando Resort announced an increase of their base pay to $17 an hour with additional raises to current team members. And these guys built Fast and the Furious Supercharged. You're going to let them show you up like this? Have you been on that? You go through a brick wall and there's a water effect. What? They have no idea what brick does. Does it spray people? But even they know to pay people a good wage, right? Even people that think bricks are water. I mean, come on. Anyway. Bricks are not water. I don't know if did you know that?
I had no idea.
I found that out today.
I have to,
I had no idea. Bricks, not a liquid.
Double check your research on that.
I don't believe in fact checking. Have you read Twitter?
I only know.
Yeah. Anyway. Annual pass holder previews filled up fast for Tron Light Cycle run at the Magic Kingdom. Did everybody get theirs? Mm-hmm. Someone said nope. There was a very angry nope in the crowd, yeah. Turns out people get pretty excited when you preview something for almost 6 years. There was a lot of anticipation.
You think?
People are like, I'd love a preview of that after 6 years. Sure. Disney took all of the annual pass holder reservations for Magic Kingdom on those select days in March, since they'll be giving pass holders a park reservation with their registration. So sorry to anyone who wanted to go to Magic Kingdom and not ride Tron, you're not letting you in. You can go drown your sorrows at the Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival beginning March 1st, though. Have fun. It's great. Yay. Yay, flowers and booze. Yay. Flower and Booze Fest. Can't wait for everyone to sing drunken Encanto songs at the entrance. It's great. While tickets sold out in moments for the D23 preview of Tron, the screening of Tron Legacy the same day, still available. No one, that's not a joke.
Go figure.
Yeah, no one went to see this the first time. Why are we trying again? And they rented 2 theaters. D23 rented 2 theaters.
Uh-oh.
And you know there's gonna be people that like signed up for that first and didn't get into the actual preview, just sitting there like angry. It's like, I wanted the ride. Not it. I can watch this at home. Anyway, things are bad aboard the Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser. Yeah, there's so few guests now that they only do 1 dinner seating each night of the voyage. Yeah, I know it's bad when you're serving less food than Spice Road Table. It's not good. Spice Road Table looks like the hottest ticket in town right now. I like Spice Road Table.
We all
it's
like
very
Spice
good.
Road Table.
No one's been but us. We're the only 3. That's it. No one else has been. But don't worry, Disney, of course, the Star Cruiser is very immersive. So in order to keep you in story, Disney will be claiming once you're on board that half the bookings for the next few months were from Alderaan. They did give them a free cancellation, though.
Wow.
So don't worry. Okay. Due to death, cancellation free. That's okay. But not a cent more. Special, A special recycling bin for Droid Depot boxes was placed outside the Galaxy's Edge shop. It's located next to the recycling bin where Disney gets their ideas for new movies. Oh, Little Mermaid. Look at this. That's all we've got. Chip and Dale are now meeting guests as rescue rangers in the Echo Lake section of Hollywood Studios. But guests can also, I don't think anyone saw this, you can also meet Zipper nearby. Do we have this? Zipper's real close. They've gone all out.
Wow.
You know. Yeah, please. The reopening of Mickey's Toontown at Disneyland was delayed due to rain in Southern California. Yeah. In related news, the Tron Light Cycle Run construction crew is blaming their delays on rain as well. It just did for 6 years. It rained. It never stopped. Disneyland has added an unused no work stroke of the night. We're lucky the show's working at this point, I suppose. Disneyland has added an unused Mark Davis gag to the Haunted Mansion. It's a man-eating vampire bat in a bird cage, and he has bones around him and blood. And yeah. At least we think it might be human bones. Could just be turkey legs. You might just have a couple of turkey. At least someone's eating them. Yeah. The prop was made and added to the ride 60 years after it was first developed. So maybe Toy Story Land will finally be finished by 2078. They'll dig up old concept art, like, someone designed a shade structure for the Slinky Dog Dash Queue. We felt we should go back and edit. Thought you might like that. Super Bowl MVP Patrick Mahomes got to ride one ride at Disneyland while he was there, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. In fairness, if he was at Hollywood Studios, he'd be halfway done with the park, so it's pretty good. Oh, man. Mahomes said he felt it was, quote, not a kid's ride. It's not a kid's ride. This is only a step up from my review where I said the ride was not for anyone. The ride is for no one, was my review. The reason he said this, he said the ride was more violent than he expected. This, of course, from a man who gets tackled by 300-pound linemen. Yeah. The ride was rough. Although, in fairness, every time I get off for Runaway Railway, I leave with a sprained ankle. So I limp off. And a sprained heart, of course. Both of those, you know. It's all right, we'll always have Paris. The finale. The finale of World of Color 1 at California Adventure was redone to be less confusing. Good, now do the rest. Don't understand what's going on the rest of the show. Please help. The Disney 100 exhibition in Philadelphia debuted with a hologram of Walt Disney. The projection technology itself is nothing new. What's particularly crazy, though, is how the hologram smokes real cigarettes and drinks real martinis. It's pretty wild. Blow smoke right in the guest's face. It's great. Lego is releasing a Disney 100 train set, which of course celebrates the 100 years that the Walt Disney World Railroad was closed. Lego also making a set of Carl Fredricksen's house from Pixar's Up. People love this set, but they've complained there aren't enough balloons on the roof. Doesn't look right. They would have added more, but Disney balloons are $18 each, so Lego set's already real expensive. They had to be like, all right, there's enough balloons. It's enough. Tickets are sold out for the grand opening of Super Nintendo World at Universal Studios Hollywood, as they have sold enough to fill the land. So congratulations to the 25 guests attending. You'll have a great time. In fairness, that's still more people than bought a Wii U. So. We'll re-release Super Nintendo World in Orlando where more people can see it, like all the games on the Switch from the Wii U. Because no one played them. You get it, right?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. There you go. Needed that.
The audio's going to cut out now. We've overdone it. The grand opening ceremony for Super Nintendo World the other night, entertainers assembled a Mario Kart on stage. They just all had pieces and they put it together. They figured by building it around a person, there's a better chance they'd fit in it. So they tried. You're like, we're going to try this way now. That's the news. Who brings us the news?
This program is brought to you by WIGS, the WDWNT Inner Globe Society. Support WDWNT to get early and exclusive access to content you can't find anywhere else, including exclusive post shows for WDW News Tonight and Park Center, access to our prize wall, a monthly Zoom with Tom, access to our Discord community, early access to our events, and much more, starting at just $2 per month. For more information, visit patreon.com/WDWNT or visit WDWNT.com and click the Patreon link. Join WIGS and unlock even more WDWNT.
I assume we have some WIGS members here tonight. You can tell because they stayed. That's how you know. What's happening this week on Disney Plus? What can we tune in for? Let's find out. Streaming this week, Thursday. Oh, it was worth sticking around just for that. I'm glad we came back, if only for that. If only for Uncle Nick.
That was great. That was so good.
God.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man, we have some super chats. People support this, believe it or not. Justin Hirschberger, $4.99. Been watching the show since I was 17. Tonight is my 21st birthday. I had a chocolate martini as my first drink. Congratulations. Happy birthday. Chocolate martini, that's a good first drink. I had We were at LoCicero on my 21st birthday with Moosehead, and I hated it.
Ugh, yeah.
Yeah, and
He
I've never.
started watching 1 year after they broke ground at Tron.
What did you say? Eric said he started watching 1 year after they broke ground at Tron, is what Eric said. Yeah. No. He wasn't even born when it was announced. Anyway. Chuck Schofield, $1.99. Not an audio problem. She's being bleeped. That's a fun way to think about it. You go, it's all right. Eric has to go back and cut the whole beginning of the show off. It's great. It's Eric's favorite thing to do. Alex Arredondo with the blank super chat of $7, yeah. Richard Schwartz, $2. Fix audio. Make the audio as loud as your shirt. Fix audio now. Solomon Grundy. Anyway, it's a deep cut. Not as deep as Major League 2, but Rob was making Major League 2 jokes earlier. Look it up, kids. Actually, don't. Michael Burke, $4.99. This show having audio issues? Never. It's just a little unplanned downtime like the Skyliner had. Oh, man. Continue on with your misinformation, sir. Patrick Gaffney, $5. I would have spent more on this chat, but I'm saving it for the upcoming cast member strike fundraiser. Who said the spirit of Chapek was dead? Not Tom. Well, I mean, it's true. I am praying management will see the error of their ways before I have to go full anti-Chapek on them. That'd be great. I really don't want to relive that again. Thank you. Beverly 0220, $1.99 for the audio fund. Love your chat people. Thank you, chat people. Walter Kosienski, $19.99 for audio expenditures only.
Okay.
Only. Eric, make sure we mark that down when we do the expenses this week. That one only goes to that department. Jedi Mind Trick, $4.99. This super chat is blank. No, it's not. It's not. You keep going.
I all day.
Fifth Rider Audio Fund, $10. Eric, make sure again that goes directly to the audio department.
Does this show make more money when the audio's down? I'm starting to think that.
It's like a real version of the producers we found. The less the show works, the more money you can make. God. Springtime for Chapek. Kyle, you know. Kyle Mick L. Murray, $4.99. WDW News Tonight audio. 50% of the time, it works every time. You know. Steve Mermelstein, $5. Call the Air Force to get that Chinese balloon floating over Disney Springs. It's jamming the audio. Living the dream, $20. I really loved what I was able to hear of Sabrina's cold open. I'm sorry the audio is being difficult. Hopefully you heard it the second time. I hope people heard it the second time. Sabrina, you want to do it a third time? We'll see. I think it'll go over even better. After the crowd's had some of that whiskey, it'll go over great. Chuck Schofield, $9.99. Being in the live studio audience last week was absolutely a highlight of my Disney World trip last week. Thank you. Would have been rad to see this bit live twice. Was it? Did you enjoy it twice? Great. Yeah, that's why you got to be here live, because the audio doesn't work. So you have to come live.
We
to
do
hear
bits
the
5
show.
and 6 times. People don't realize that.
Yeah,
like,
there's before they figure out how to go live.
Yeah.
We do the show like 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Matthew, $10. Happy Valentine's Day to Tom, Nick, piano. You're just piano. Tom, Nick,
Just piano.
the piano.
Just the piano.
Eric,
Yeah.
Sabrina,
He knows my legal first name. It's amazing.
Sabrina, Desi, Allison, Ert. Just Ert, not Bernie.
What?
Jason, Katie, Lucas, Jake, and everyone else behind the scenes who puts the show together, sending tons of love from Matt. Thank you, Matthew.
Poor Bernie.
Poor Bernie. Bernie and Rob both got snubbed. WWNT, $5. Will WDWNT be mailing us bowls for the technical difficulties? We have to come up with what's our version of the bowl? Toast? Do we send them a bubble mailer with toast?
Give toast, yeah.
What did we do?
We drew on the bowls.
You drew on Dixie
did.
bowls, right? Yeah, that was great. Steve Mermelstein, $2. The intro wasn't as punny the second time. That's mean. Not very kind nor very sweet. That Disney fan, $4.99. I would love to see Eric and Rob do a duet of Spike the Bee. Do you mean piano? Do you mean Eric and piano?
We should do that. That should be done.
When is Flower and Garden starts soon?
Soon.
So maybe, I don't know, that happens to be Spike the Bee's festival. Oh, you're not here, that's right. Good, lucky for you, Eric, I've heard the Flower and Garden Festival is 8 months long. So there will probably be a chance to do it at some point. That Kevin S., an actual blank super chat, $4.99. The time we saved on not reading the super chat, Rob,
You're right.
God made up for it. It's fine. We're on time tonight anyway, so we'll be out of here by 10:30, right? Disney, everyone, the whole crowd just went, oh yeah. The whole crowd just got Canadian, other than the two that actually are. Oh yeah, we'll be out of here. Disney Mike 23, $4.99. This super chat audio issue, very kind, very sweet. Finding Nemo up, Moana. Thank you. That was pretty much the monologue. Jesse V, $5. If you could resurrect one Disney attraction or experience from your childhood, which one would you choose and why?
Ooh.
The crowd said great movie, right?
That's what?
That's not from my childhood. We were old by then. From my mental childhood, the great movie ride.
Yeah, it'd have to
A lot
be
of people
that.
said Figment. What, Figment? Original Figment?
It's either that or Horizons. It's got to be that or Horizons.
Yeah, for me it'd be Figment or Spectromagic. One of those two. One of those two things. Mr. Toad. It's at Disney. Just go to Disneyland.
It's still there. It's still, yeah.
Eric, I'll send you there. You can ride Mr. Toad. It's only half as good. It's the one Walt rode. Non-hologram Walt Disney rode that. He was physical and he sat in the car and he drove. And smoked a cigarette and drank a martini while on Mr. Toad. That's why they had to rebuild Fantasyland '83. He burnt the whole thing down by accident. Oops. It's fine. Just do it again. It's like the beginning of our show. They just started over. Spencer and Fam, $1.99. Kungaloosh trademark. Spencer and Fam also with the blank super chat for $1.99. Is that it?
I don't want to be told no, it took too long.
Love it. Short and sweet.
One for each dollar? Is that the After I have more of that whiskey, you could play that.
Right?
No wall will stop me and just burst through them. Division 3D 7. 7?
7.
Yeah, 7. At least the Wii U's audio worked. Oh, that's mean. I'm going to go over here and have some whiskey now. Oh, that's...
We need like an intermission during these super chats.
It's become the longest segment of the show, other than Rob playing music to super chats. It's the two longest segments.
We're going to add a new show on Wednesday nights called Super Chat. It's just
Super Chat with Rob. It's just you playing music. You don't even read them. You just play corresponding
I'll sing all
piano.
I'll sing all the Super Chats. The whole show with that.
Rob sings the Super Chats. You won't find it in any stores. Anyway. Alex Martinez, $5. It's okay, Tom. I appreciated your Wii U joke. Only a little less obscure than the Virtual Boy. Remember that one? It's okay. No one does. We've made several Virtual Boy jokes on this show. We have. The Rowdy Texan Abroad, $4.99. Shirts, awesome. I like shirts too. Like if Outback Steakhouse was a cart at Animal Kingdom. I don't get it.
No, I think Sabrina's, right?
Oh, is that what we saw?
Maybe? I don't know. It can't be
No, this
yours.
one's later. I mean, it depends when he tuned. This, I don't know. Let me go someone go grab the front of that Animal Kingdom ice cream cart from the museum.
This might have been from Pirates Ride 2. It might have been from the second Pirates
It could have
Ride.
been from the second one. It's hard to tell. If you guys can then leave a second super chat with the timestamp of when the first super chat was,
That would help.
that would be super helpful. Jedi Mind Trick 499. This super chat is blanker than the last one. This one is blank AF.
I still don't buy it. I see stuff. I see stuff there. I see words.
The Rowdy Texan Abroad 199 taps mic. I mean, last time I counted, yeah. I hope so. You should do that every morning. 1, 2. All right, we're good. Time to begin the day. I don't know.
Good away as any, I guess.
What?
Good away as any, I guess.
How do you start the day? Do I want to know?
Yeah, I mean,
You open the basement door to see if who's alive? Like, I don't. Still good down? It's all right. Okay. I'm going to work now.
Oh, God. Yeah!
What? Oh, it's the Eric Shapiro show, which is on after Larry Elder's on directly after us, and then the Eric Shapiro show. Yeah. Blank super chat.
Yes.
Thank you. Wow. There are a lot of these. MPH 1222 199 hologram Walt still can't hear the show.
That's true.
That's because they're not real ears; they're holograms. Maybe you're a hologram. Maybe that's why you couldn't hear the show. Think of that. Luke Ribeiro, $2. Forget Spectro Magic. Bring back Rocket rods.
Yeah, that's my favorite forever mistake of the day.
Are you in the sign department at Disneyland? Meemin and Dreamin', 7. Yeah, $7. Robert Piano, please. Robert R. Piano III. Robert Piano, please play some Kingdom Hearts track.
Ooh, I'm gonna learn some. I don't know any offhand.
I don't either.
And I love those. Those are my favorite video games
There's
too.
like a main theme, right? The when you walk away.
There is.
People really like that one.
I have to work up on all my Japanese language. I think that's the problem with a lot of
Well,
this.
that one's in English.
Is it?
Yeah, because I've only played the English version of the game. There wasn't. I don't recall there being Japanese.
I know there's the main one. I have the theme in my head.
I think that's the main. Yeah.
All right.
Is that your homework for next?
I guess so. I guess that's my homework for next week.
That, and I got to send you the Meet the World. We're still working on Meet the World.
Yes. English Meet the World.
English Meet the World. All of Tokyo. This is a real thing. All of Tokyo. All the Disney fans in Tokyo have been helping to get us all the material we need to play Meet the World. It's a real thing. They found the sheet music from the 80s, and then people had to find the English track, which wasn't used. It was going to be used at Epcot, where the attraction was going to exist, and then they never built it. But yeah, so we're working on it. Working on it.
You gotta have that space to store sporks.
It's spork storage in Japan. Yeah, that big empty show building. Alex Wu, $3. Thank you, Tom and WDW team, for all you do. Thank you, Alex. Woo! That's his name. Ooh, we did it. That's all of them.
Oof.
Good night. Oh no, we have more show.
Oh.
There's more to do. I don't know if we're gonna make it by 10:30. We'll have to try.
Just a half an hour show left. Seeing a couple things left here.
We have a good show tonight. The top 7 is back. We haven't done this in a long time, and it's because we know the next couple weeks are busy. Obviously, the grand finale happening right now of the Walt Disney World 50th anniversary celebration. You could tell because there's just like grand finale signage everywhere.
Oh, yeah,
and merchant, yeah.
Can't turn my head without.
No, the grand finale is like a real big deal.
The ads are everywhere.
There is a commercial.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they're specifically letting you know, like you have a month. Let's do this. Get in here.
Because everyone's like, oh man, I don't want to miss Kite Tails going away. I got to hurry up before that's gone. Oh wait, didn't make it. But since obviously we're going to be pretty busy with March Madness and stuff the next couple of weeks, we wanted to give a proper send-off to Walt Disney World, the world's most magical celebration. And so we are doing the top 7 offerings from Walt Disney World's 50th. Yes,
Yeah,
7,
7.
Desi. That's what we're doing tonight. Also tonight, the return of the match game. The match game is happening. All that and more. Stick around for more tonight.
My father, Ulysses S. Lunchbox, once dreamt of serving guests overcooked pulled pork on unthemed tables in a windowless room. After over 10 years of design and 4 years of construction, that's real by the way, look it up, my father's last great dream is about to be realized. We invite you to join us at the grand opening of Roundup Rodeo Barbecue on March 23rd at Disney's Hollywood Studios. What better way to remember my dad than by chowing down on the Prospector's knockoff Cheddar Bay biscuits, Evil Dr. pork ribs, or There's a Sausage in My Boot. I can't forget the first time my dad pulled that trick on me. Then honor my father's legacy with cupcake a la Forky for dessert. Get your reservations now on what Walt Disney World calls a website at disneyworld.com. Roundup Barbecue. Come on, it's time to eat. Roundup Barbecue, a basket full of treats. All the kids come running for my late father's meat, a tribute to my dad's obsession with waxing kiss cheese. My dad's dead.
Sometimes some crime goes slipping through the crack, but these two gumshoes are picking up the slack. There's no case too big, no case too small. When you need help, just call Chip and Dale, Rescue Rangers. Chip and Dale, when there's danger, never fails once they're involved. Somehow whatever's wrong gets solved. The Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. Chip and Dale. Chip and Dale. You know, while we're waiting, I should do the Emperor's New Groove one from last week. Let's do it. Let's do it. I have no idea how this is going to go. We're going to find out together. There are despots and dictators, political manipulators, bluebirds with the intellect of fleas. And there are kings and petty tyrants who are lacking in refinements. They'd be better suited for swinging from the trees. He was born and raised and ruled. No one had ever been this cool in 1,000 years of aristocracy. An enigma and a mystery in Mesoamerican history. The quintessence of perfection, that is he. Well, he's the sovereign lord of the nation. He's the hippest dude in creation. The hep cat in the emperor's new clothes. And to such selective breeding, generations have been leading to this miracle of life that we all know. What's his name? Cusco. Oh, what's his name? Cusco. He's the king of the world. Cusco. Is he hip or what? Cusco. He's the sovereign lord of the nation. He's the hippest crack in the Asian. The Alpha, the Omega, A to Z. And in his perfect world will spin around his every little whim. 'Cause the world begins and ends with him. Oh, what's his name? Cusco. What's his name? He's the king of the world, Cusco.
tonight we are live. Whether you can hear us is, we don't know. Let's find out. Let's find out the Disney Parks incorrect fact of the week. Yeah. A child released a Mickey balloon at the Magic Kingdom this week, and it was immediately shot down by the animatronic Joe Biden from the Hall of Presidents.
It's a no-fly zone over the Magic Kingdom.
Not for long. Those special privileges will be dissolved. Dissolved like cotton candy into a signature drink at a restaurant. Thank you. Thank you. People I live with. All right. We have another segment in a very long... Sabrina, stop, please. Do you want to go do it for the... We'll make you do it a third time.
Do it. Third time.
For years. I'm used to doing it every 10 minutes.
That's fair. That's fair.
That would have been a Valentine's Day card.
I was about to say phrasing, yeah.
How do we miss that
How
one?
many $18 balloons?
Oh, my goodness.
Next year.
Write that down.
Take that.
We got a segment, Tom, right?
Oh, do we?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, I had no idea.
We
I
got
was just-
plenty of time.
Oh, here we go. Jake's rushing me. Here we go.
7.
Yeah, 7.
The top 7. We haven't done this in ages. The way this works, we have an illustrious panel of 7. Yeah, 7. That are going to pick one thing that fits the category, and in the end, then we have to rank those 7 things from 1 to 7. What's the best? What's the worst of the 7? That's how it goes. On the panel, all the way in the dark in the back is Rob. You can see Rob back there in the unlit corner of the studio.
We're back here by Fern.
We have Allie and Desi up in the front, Nick, Sabrina, Eric, and Rob in the back. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
This is a really hard topic because the Walt Disney World 50th has not been a beloved. Sabrina, we're doing a show. The Walt Disney World.
I was problem solving as to how to get more light back.
Oh, because he's in the dark? Eric,
I
use
said-
your phone light again.
I said we could just reflect it off of my legs. They're wide enough. I mean,
That's it. We don't need to buy another light. Just get
no, I just need one of those silver little
I do.
panels.
silver panel.
It's like
I think Rob also wore the black shirts.
getting a weird glare off my glasses, too.
There's a glare. Yeah, we can't fix that. Sorry. You have to live with it. Okay. So the way this works is we go around the panel. Everyone picks their one. They tell us why that's the thing they picked to give you a good reason. And then when we're all said and done with that, we try to rank all 7 in order.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Hope it does.
I think I got it.
Yeah, that's great. You've been on all of them, so I hope so. So the topic this week was, again, since the 50th anniversary is ending, the world's most magical celebration, we had to pick the 7 best things, our favorite things, from the celebration from start to finish. Allie, you haven't had the honor of being on one of our panels. Why don't you start us off?
Oh, goodness. Sure.
Oh, she's like, oh, no.
Sure. I'm going to have to go with the beacons. They're absolutely gorgeous.
Okay.
I love digital projection mapping. It's one of my favorite things in the world. And they use such vibrant colors. It's state-of-the-art technology made by Imagineers. I also enjoy that it's not a one-and-done show. You can revisit it a few times, or if you missed the first one, it's not something you're going to miss out on. And the Epcot Ball, they debuted the Points of Light, which is amazing technology, and it's going to be a permanent fixture, but it debuted during the 50th. It's 1,800 lights, which is astonishing, and they have, I think, 11,000 backlighting to support each show, which is phenomenal. I think the theming of it is great. There's a central theme of magic flowing through the park, and they always mention a light within you, and you are the magic, which I really enjoy.
Okay. Epcot's the favorite one, though,
Epcot's
right?
absolutely the favorite.
Okay. All right.
She's
Just
the
check.
prettiest girl in school.
Prettiest girl in school. Oh, boy. Desi?
I went with the 50 golden statues.
The Fab 50.
The Fab 50 statues. I just think they're so cute and add something cute and whimsical to the park.
Especially Joe Gardner.
Well, okay.
Guy from Soul?
Yes.
He's so
Maybe they didn't pick the 50 characters I would have picked, but they are still adorable and a great addition to the parks. And when my kid turned 3 and he finally got his first magic band, his favorite thing to do, like he didn't even care about going on rides. He just wanted to go around waving to all of the statues and, you know, having it light up for him and hearing them talk to him.
That's fair. What's the best one? There's a correct answer to this. What'd you say?
Yes.
Is it Figment?
I'm
were you
gonna agree with Sabrina. I think it's Stitch. I like how he's coming out of
He's
the
on the-
wall,
well, you're just
and he's
trying to
got
win
the
points with
50th
Jake,
medallion.
Jake's going to make sure their mics work.
The Stitch one looks like he's like an animal Gaston killed and mounted to his
No.
No, it's too big. Have you ever seen the deer in Gaston's
Yeah.
Tavern? They're this big.
No, Stitch actually is my favorite character. So
Okay.
that's why my audio always works.
Wow.
We know where our bread gets buttered.
Anyway.
You said there is a correct answer. Is that your correct
Figment, yeah. I mean, our Lord and Savior, yeah. Wow. I always take time to kneel before it every time I go into the park.
The thing with the Figment statue is I don't understand the
burnt
placement of it.
You don't understand what?
The placement of it. Why couldn't they have
not?
put it closer to the Imagination Pavilion?
He's on the main walkway, so you don't have to go all the way
Because
over.
everything close to the Imagination Pavilion is destroyed.
Except that popcorn cart.
Yeah.
That popcorn cart will outlive us all. God. The one thing from 90s Epcot they forgot existed. No one goes over there. They have no idea it's there. Anyway. Sabrina.
I went with the food.
All of it?
All of
and
it.
The drink,
All of it,
and the
yeah.
drinks?
And the
Sure.
drinks?
Sure. Yeah.
The iridescent sipabration?
All of it. I went because I like to eat.
Good enough reason.
I gotta maintain this. It does not maintain itself.
You know.
So I went with the
There are
food.
cheaper ways to maintain it.
Yes.
Disney Parks food.
I mean, you're
She
not
said Waffle House
wrong.
earlier.
That's right.
Covered
I
and
just-
smothered.
I just get the 50th stuff on occasion, and the rest is covered by Waffle House.
That Mexico Pavilion made out of chocolate.
Oh,
was
the
pretty
pyramid,
cool.
that
Yeah.
was my favorite. We were just having this conversation, actually kind of inspired the segment. We were having this conversation the other night where it's like, what was the best of the 50 desserts? And the pyramid was what I said.
The Mr. Toad Burger thing.
I
That was
liked the
really-
Toad Burger.
I liked that one a lot. It actually
Yeah.
tasted good, and it was cute.
That was like my October 1st. That was the first thing we did. We got in the park and we went and like mobile ordered the lunch from there and just did the Toad Burger and the slush and all. And I was like, I can't believe there's Mr. Toad food. And I was happy about the 50th for one day.
See, and what made you happy? Food made you
It
happy.
did because someone made Mr. Toad out of a hamburger. I was like, this is great. I love this.
But I mean, that's the thing is they literally, I mean, they put up different ones throughout the parks. You can go and check out, and even throughout the resorts, like there's
Yeah.
different ones, different places. You know, some of them are themed to what the location is.
Yeah.
But I think it was a nice nod to the creativity of the bakeries on property as well. You know, and just our culinary staff that came up with all of this stuff.
Yeah. There was,
You know,
in the
and-
beginning, there was that 20,000 Leagues drink at Be Our Guest that had the custom glow cube for 5 minutes. It was really cool when they had it. And then
Yeah.
I love when Tom talks about this stuff like we all eat signature dining all the time.
I went there to review because we had to review all the 50th stuff. So I sat there alone at Beer Guest, by the way, as the one lone man sitting at Beer Guest. And the guy, they had the weird drink, right? There was the drink where they bring out the statue of the diver. And I order it, and the guy goes, "You don't want that." I go, "What do you mean I don't want it?" He's like, "It's really bad. Everyone sent it back." And I go, "I hate to tell you this, but I have to have it no matter what. There's nothing you could tell me about this beverage that will make me not order it." So he brings it. I have 2 sips, and he goes, "If you want, I will take it back and not charge you with it." And I was like, "That is very kind and very sweet." and he took it away. He knew what was up. But yeah, and there was the dessert too. The dessert that like was the layout of the ride was We have a post on the web, so you go check it out.
I want
It's
to see
very
a video of you eating alone. You must look like the guy from Ratatouille reviewing.
Yeah. It is easy to be a critic. You offer very little.
This is awful. This is all terrible. Take it away.
The glow cube reminded me of what my mother would make me at home. Upon completing the pastina, she dropped a fresh glow cube into the dish. Anyway.
Just like Mama.
Like Mama made your raspberry blue slush with Swedish fish, homemade Swedish fish.
My favorite.
Great. Do you have a particular favorite 50th item or no?
Generally speaking, whatever I try next is like
That's a great answer.
Bathtub full of ice cream.
I know, that was cool. I mean, they did a great job with the food and beverage. They really did.
The Country Bear stuff in Frontierland?
Yeah.
The paper, right?
Yeah,
the
the
Magic
yep.
Kingdom like snack paper with the ticket
Yeah.
and stuff. It was super cool.
No, they did that right.
Food and beverage did the best job of anyone at this event, by the way, I think. But
I'm gonna remind you of that when we're ranking these.
that doesn't mean, food. Can food defeat the other things on this list? That's the question. Yes. Food is a theme park. That's the tagline of something. I don't know. Rob, from the deepest, darkest corner of the studio, please tell us your pick.
First of all, before I even say it, I want to say we shouldn't be dissing on Joe Gardner, by the way. There should be more piano representation in the parks.
But she said, like, they're all so cute. It's Joe Gardner. Like we going like, oh, Frozone and Edna Mode are so cute. I love them.
I love Edna Mode.
Yeah, but I don't know, is it cute? Edna Mode's so cute.
She's adorable. I want to put her in my pocket.
Wow.
I thought his name was Piano.
Well,
Take away
Piano Gardner.
that's his last name.
But my pick is Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. I think by far that was the best thing that came out of the 50th. Everything else you've all mentioned is wonderful, but you will book a trip and come here to go on that ride. It's like nothing else you've ever been on.
It's fair.
Food and Wine Festival would argue with you about that.
Yeah, but I mean, Epcot is already most people's favorite parks, I think. And if you ask a lot of people, they'll say Epcot's their favorite. And that ride, I think, just solidified that. That was the one thing missing.
Epcot people's favorite park, like now? Is that a thing?
It's my husband's favorite.
Is it?
I think I misunderstood the assignment because I don't consider Guardians of the Galaxy like specifically a 50th
It opened for the
thing.
50th.
I know it opened in the 50th, but it's a permanent attraction.
It is, but it's part of the 50th. You know, like Harmonious was supposed to be permanent, but it was part of the 50th. And same, the Beacon is, it's permanent, but it's part of the 50th.
Technically, Ratatouille would be more for the 50th because that opened on.
Seems like
Guess what no one
ago.
picked? Really? People picked the Toad Burger over Ratatouille.
I figured somebody was going to pick Ratatouille. I can't believe nobody picked
A
it.
blue raspberry slush defeated the ride.
I told Tom my pick, and he's like, Ratatouille's still available. You want that? Like, no.
Oh, no one wanted to pick it.
No, he's like, Kite Tails. No.
So Tom, it's not a ride that rocked you to your core. I guess it's not. No, and
Wow.
I go.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, I'll try again.
My critique was about as harsh as his of that ride. Yeah, it's fair. Fair. Cosmic Rewind. Eric?
I think nothing did a better job of celebrating the 50 years of history of this resort and stopping along the way to let you enjoy different moments in the history of the parks than the Vault Collection. Right, so you start, obviously, you're dressed for the occasion, right?
I wear Vault
In
stuff
your
like all the time.
Mr. Kamal's shirt, apparently.
Mr. Kamal's is not a cart, it's a stand. It has no wheels.
Get it right.
But not only does the Vault Collection celebrate the 50th, but it celebrates day one, it celebrates the 15th, it celebrates the 20th, 25th. You know, like all these big moments that people have memories for, and has really good retro merchandise that fits those time periods and those decades. I just think it's very thoughtful. There's other stuff that's just like, yay, we're celebrating. It's great. We have a theme that's iridescent, so let's just paint everything iridescent. But this was actually thoughtful and gave plenty of cues to the actual times when maybe it was your first, when was your first trip to Walt Disney World? And you see merchandise that you remember that you've forgotten about that existed. I mean, they had the lunchbox I had as a kid. They had, the 20th stuff and the 25th stuff. And I just think it was very thoughtful and very well done. And some of it was just using the logos, and some of it was using actual like what the merchandise
remaking the item.
Yeah.
Like that big 25th jacket is just a like straight remake of an item from '96. Yeah.
So my mom went to like the opening of Walt Disney World and got one of the back scratchers.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought that, and I still have that back scratcher in my office, and I thought it was so cool that they brought that back.
Yeah. That was actually, back in the day, was one of the highest selling items at Disney World. That's why it stuck around for so long.
And still at the Tamboo Lounge today.
Wow.
You can get a back scratcher.
Not the Mickey one, not with the hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so much weird, obscure stuff too, right? Remember the first anniversary line? No one even knew there was first anniversary stuff, and they did that whole sweatsuit and so much good. And then the 25th stuff they haven't been able to keep in stock.
It was just very thoughtful. I think of the things that happened during the 50th, I think merchandise and food were the ones that were kind of stepped their game up and really put a lot of thought into it. Obviously, the beacons were great as well, but they don't really, I mean, except for Epcot, what they've done with Spaceship Earth on festivals and different key dates, it doesn't really spark memories of 50 years of the resort as much as some of this merchandise and even some of the food.
I don't even know if I can actually share this, but I will. Fun fact, the beacons they originally intended, had musical cues of past attractions and things that Disney then asked people to take out of them. So the Epcot one had Horizons and Illuminations in it, and they asked them to take it out. Yeah. So anyway, you could boo, sure. Yeah, it's very sad. So if you go at Epcot, when they turn on the beacon for the night, there's that little announcement. If you listen, I think the word Horizon is said, and then there's a line from Illuminations, Reflections of Earth, both in that little intro bit. That's where the music would have been. So go listen next time, you'll hear. Oh, they say Horizon, and something from, I forget exactly what they say from Illuminations, but it's in there. Okay, who hasn't gone at this point? Nick.
Well, I have the quintessential pick. The first thing that came to mind when this topic came up. Without my choice here, none of this would even be possible. My choice is the heart, the soul of the celebration.
I thought you were going to say the heart of Tafiti.
Iridescent. Iridescent.
I mean, I got it on my shirt right now.
Right?
I
It's
actually
all
did
over the
my
place.
nails just
What
for
is the
iridescent.
first thought when you think of the 50th celebration?
Failure.
Iridescent. Everything has it. The banners, the food, the merchandise. It's all over the park. It's all over the costumes. It's on the cast members' IDs, on their badges. It's all over the place.
It was like when they announced the 50th was the only thing they pretty much said.
And when I said iridescent to Tom, he's like, the color? I'm like, Tom, it's not a color. It's the spirit of the celebration. It's all there is. It brings everything together. It's the glue that binds the entire celebration together.
Explains why it's a week celebration.
Nick's passion is reminding me of Josh DeMauro on the stage at Destination D23. It's just like, we got nothing new and I'm excited.
The glue that holds the parks together, churros!
Iridescent.
I can see why you picked this ahead of Ratatouille.
Thank you. Yeah, I was like, iridescent.
A color.
So,
A color.
It's not the color.
Ratatouille.
You are demeaning the essence of iridescent. It is everything. Okay, when we think back of this celebration,
I plan not to.
Iridescent, it just blinds us. It is a part of us.
And it will be doing that for the next 4 years until all the merchandise sells out.
Until the castle paint scheme fades away.
It's everywhere.
Wait, what did Nick pick again?
Iridescent.
Oh, sorry.
Iridescent.
Yes, iridescent. So
the iridescent.
It's in the
Were you
drinks.
blinded by the light?
I missed it.
It's not on the statues.
It should be. Should be. They should have sprinkled that stuff on the kite tails. Maybe they would have stayed in the air. Iridescent. It's a win. I know it. I got this. I'm going to win my first top 7.
Yours has been #1 before, no?
I don't think so.
No? I wish I had a memory like you. Nick never forgets anything. I wish I had a memory.
I wish I had a memory like Johnny Depp. Amber Heard, he remembers everything.
Oh, man. So I picked what I think is actually the glue of every Disney celebration of all time. think about every great Disney park event of your lifetime. What have they all had in common?
Cast members.
Cast members are great. I don't think they're specifically part of the 50th. They weren't available. They're currently in negotiations. We can't pick them while they're in negotiations. For me, it's theme song, right? Celebrate the future. When I think of the Millennium Celebration, the first thing that comes to mind is not the color of the event. It's celebrate the future hand in hand. When I think of the 25th, absolutely the first thing that comes to mind is remember the magic. I think I was stunned when I stood there on October 1st and the cavalcade came out and the theme song. I was like, wow, the theme song is actually good. So my choice is The Magic is Calling, which is the theme song of the event. And it again, what was typical of every celebration was each entertainment offering or each thing that takes on the song, you make a different version of the song, right? So there's the cavalcade version, there's the version on iTunes, there's the like party dance version that's at the end of Harmonious. It's all throughout the event. They're all different versions. The little bit that you hear in the beacons. I think it's a great theme song. I think it's a shame that the event did not live up to how good the theme song was, because I think it's the only thing I want to remember, honestly, always about the 50. And the other one, my personal favorite, was that they did the like MIDI electronic version for the electric water patch.
Yeah,
that got me. I thought that was the coolest thing. So. Mine is the Magic is Calling.
Wow. Can I say nobody picked the fireworks?
Yeah, they're going away.
No, I know that, but I think it was worth mentioning just to show how much they failed in the fireworks for the celebration. That none of us even picked that as our choice.
I would have been shocked if any of you picked the fireworks.
Well, yeah, I guess with this group,
Huge error.
Yeah, that's
huge
funny.
opportunity
That's
missed.
interesting.
But that's why, like, once Chapek was out the door, like, that was the first thing they stood on stage. They're like, yeah, those two shows are gone.
Yeah.
That was, like, the thing they could do to show fans. They're like, we get it. We got it. You really don't like these things. We're going to take care of it, right? Wow. I mean, like I said before, I think the 51st and a half anniversary of Walt Disney World is a more anticipated event than the 50th is at this point, right? Yeah. Tron, Happily Ever After, Harmonious is gone. Like, there's almost as much happening for April 1st as there is for when the 50th kicked off, right? April 1st through 4th.
April 1st.
By April 4th, everything will be open. There you go. But I mean, Guardians been open for several months into the event, right? It missed the beginning. Yeah. At least, unlike Tron, it made it. It made it at some point. Jake, I think, do we have a poll? Is that a thing? So we're going to let you vote at home to try to sway us as well. So go ahead and start voting while we will start arguing about what we think this order should be. So what do we start at the bottom? I
have to speak up because hello Lee, and my sister Hillary will both kill me if I don't rank The Magic is Calling as last because they both hate it.
Wow, that was just.
I have to go with family.
So mean.
They both really did. They mock it. They laugh at it. They laugh about how dumb the lyrics are. The whole thing. They just don't like it, and I got to fall in line.
So since we're on the music, I'll chime in, and I am not thrilled with the lyrics either.
Yeah. Oh wow.
I felt like usually for celebrations they talk like they really try to inspire a person, like they inspire you, they lift you up. Wishes or whatever. Like there's all these this one is kind of like The Magic is Calling. Like you can't be a better version of yourself at home. You got to come here because the Magic's calling you.
The Magic's calling you to
come down.
To come home.
So I don't know. And honestly, it's just like, I mean, you had me learn the song.
You had me. I didn't want to.
He mentioned it yesterday, and let's just say the lyrics. I couldn't believe it. Just call and call and call and call. It was
answer the call.
I was a little surprised. I don't know if I would rank it last, but I was.
It was to remind Chapek to pick up the
behind
phone.
the color.
Pick up the phone.
No, Iridescent's my last one. If I got to pick,
I thought it was really surprising.
I don't even know
Rob
the song.
Didn't know the song when Tom asked him about it.
I'm sure he'd heard it.
I knew it before him. I was like, don't you remember when
I recognized. Yeah, I recognized the chorus, but I was like, I didn't think once. It didn't get requested once over the whole.
Oh, I like it a lot. And there's the whole "World for You and Me" thing, which is a reference to the grand opening song from Disney World. I like it a lot. But I get it. Some people don't like it.
Sure, I've even heard it.
That's
interesting.
I don't know.
I've never heard anyone say they don't like "Remember the Magic," so that's fair.
Remember the magic's great.
Yeah, no one's ever.
And celebrate the future hand in hand.
Yeah,
That's comparing.
Those are the goats.
That
Right?
one.
Those are.
I mean, along the same. It's like comparing Happily Ever After to this new song for Enchantment. They're just
Yeah.
not on the same. They're not on the same.
You are
level.
the magic. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, wait a
is
minute.
the-
The magic is calling. I'm calling myself. Come on, continuity, folks. Either say you are the magic, or say the magic's calling, and I should answer the call
Two
and show
different
up.
teams worked on those.
Hey,
two.
no, the 50th has to have a
Right.
continuous theme.
What if
They
it
didn't talk
was
to
the
each
same
other.
team and they just really want you talking to
Yeah, they just
yourself?
gaslighting me.
It's like when Bob Chapek at Galaxy's Edge said, "Cast members are the entertainment." It's you are the magic. You do it.
You do. We've outsourced the job to you. Having union troubles. Now you're the magic.
This text is so small that I can't actually.
I can't either.
Yeah.
I can't read what's on.
Nick, can you go up and see
Yeah,
that?
iridescence
Beacons
is
is winning.
leading by a lot.
Somebody else look. Somebody else look.
Should I pull? Maybe I should pull up my phone so I could actually see it.
I think it's
Running away with it. You can just shut that off, Jake. It's over.
That's
Hold on, I have to. Let me go to live so I can see what's going on here. Iridescence is not in last place, by the way.
What is in last place?
The food and beverage.
Okay.
Food and beverage only has 3%, and only beating that. Oh wait, hold on. Now tied with that is the Fab 50 statues.
Shocking.
People do not like the Fab 50 statues.
That surprises me. I do like the stat. I thought the
It would have been cool if
statues-
they had 50 statues instead of 36.
I think people were just so mad at some of the choices, right? I think inevitably someone's favorite didn't make it in, and then there was some statue that you stood there and looked at and was like, why?
Like, are a bunch of princesses
Why does The
missing?
Incredibles need 2? Like, why should any movie have more than 1, right? Because
Yeah.
you want to represent more of the catalog, right?
Yeah.
I think that's it. I think everyone took that very personally. Beacon of Magic's in the lead right now. That doesn't
Who doesn't want to
surprise me.
dance in that club at the top of tower?
I mean, that's the coolest part of that one.
Yeah.
You see the
It's
people
so cool.
dancing in the Tip Top Club. Yeah.
Beacons is cool.
I kind of wish they would add something like that to Cinderella's castle, though. Something passing by a window.
You see like activity in the castle. Yeah,
I
sure.
would love that.
So I don't. Well, what do we don't have to go by this. What do we think?
No, I trust the
Number
audience.
7 should be. I mean, we could be swayed by them, sure, but
We
what
should
do we
go
think
by
number
our
7?
hearts, what we feel.
In my heart, I feel like Iridescence is number 7.
Before it was taken, my number 1
Yeah.
was the
beacon.
the points of whatever.
Points of light. Beacon.
yeah,
we
beacon.
can't say points of light anymore.
Yeah, especially
Someone
at
owns
Epcot, right?
Points
I
of
love
light. They've stopped using it.
I love the beacons
we
at
can say
Epcot
it.
and Studios in
Disney
particular. Epcot and Hollywood Studios in particular, their
Yeah.
beacons of magic are.
I wish they were longer, right? I wish the Animal Kingdom and the studios and Magic Kingdom, I wish those were
I almost
real
think
shows.
Epcot should be separated, right? You have your special stuff, your
Yeah.
Rainbow Connection, and your
could
one
tell
little
it's
spark,
permanent,
and,
yeah.
and all those things, as opposed to your beacon of magic moment.
That's fair.
But I mean, I don't love the iridescence, and I didn't love the food, so those being towards the bottom is fine with me.
We have to agree.
So
Come to a consensus.
I like Guardians a lot, but I don't put it in this category with this other stuff.
I don't think
feel
people
like
did
it
either. It's
wasn't-
not doing well.
It
And so
wasn't
I'm putting
for
it
the
6 or
50th.
7.
Ooh.
I feel like it happened to open within the 50th celebration, but it wasn't
part of it.
specifically.
But then does
open.
that, do you have to do the same thing for the Spaceship Earth lights then, though?
Yeah,
right?
well, I was
'Cause
gonna say, it was-
is it anything that's staying loses points then? Because I don't know.
No.
No, it's not because it's staying. I just don't think
It
that
wasn't really
was
specifically for the
specific
50th.
It was
for the
supposed to
50th.
open.
They wanted to have an
October 1st, so
attraction
it was
open on
I
the
mean,
50th.
it wasn't like in 2005 when they literally went around and they were like, okay, you know what? For Disneyland's 50th,
Yeah.
we're exchanging rides, we're exchanging attractions, we're exchanging shows, we're exchanging all of these things. It was
But
done
that was
on
just a marketing
purpose.
play. Like, that wasn't really why they were doing it. Like, they wanted those things anyway. Like, they wanted Lights, Motors, Action, believe it or not. They wanted Soarin', and then they just wanted, it was time to update the castle show, so they did Cinderella Bration, right?
If we're just talking about the bottom, I do think the statues are a missed opportunity, right? They whiffed, I think.
I think some of them are very good. I like some of them a lot.
I just think
But
they're
it's
good.
not
The-
just because it's Figment.
the
I
overall
like some of the
choices.
cartoon ones
I don't think
too.
they did a
they're
good
cool.
job of recognizing and honoring 50 years of the parks.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And
that was the
in
point,
fact, there's
right?
plenty of
So-
statues that have nothing to do with the parks.
Yeah.
Right, or
Too
characters
many.
that don't appear in the
Yeah.
parks.
That's
and,
why I think people are mad.
And
Yeah.
yeah, And they didn't do 50 statues. They
Well, it
just
should
did
have
50
been, should have been more about the parks than the movie characters. I
Yeah.
think.
Right.
I kind of agree with Rob on the music. Like, I don't know, you didn't actually say this, but do you like the tune? You just don't like the lyrics?
It's not my favorite. There's a couple.
Okay.
I was talking. Ali heard me today when I was. There's a couple of musical things I do like about it. But yeah, the lyrics. The lyrics were not very involved.
Yeah, I don't care for the lyrics.
I feel
don't
like
mind
somebody
the
wrote it
tune.
in an afternoon. They were like, they had a couple of hours free. They sat down at IHOP. They were like, let's do this.
Or Waffle House, one of the two.
I mean, a lot of great songs are written in a quick sitting, but this isn't one of them.
So
Spike the Bee has much better lyrics.
Spike the Bee.
We got to figure this out.
That was a good 32 minutes.
I feel like
I'll tell you. My bottom three are food, the iridescent, and the song.
those are my bottom three
So
as well.
song, I'll go song.
Is
I'm
that
fine
everybody's
with song.
bottom three?
Eric said song.
I'm not going song on 7.
Well, we got 3 and song. 7.
No, we don't.
Song.
Eric?
It's
You're the only one
either
raising your
All right,
hand.
I got to go song.
Song.
Eric already
Alright,
did
song.
song.
Thank you,
Lower
Lee.
than iridescent?
Rob's doing song.
I'd go
Song.
I go,
Song.
I've already spoke up for everything being
Fine.
I go
so-
iridescent
All
lower than the song.
Too bad.
That's fine. You can have it. All right,
Okay.
7.
Who wants iridescent as 6?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, now it's going to get hard.
Who wants the food at 5?
Statues.
I don't
No.
agree.
Statues are worse than
Statues.
food.
Oh, well, let's see. Let's find. This is a good question then. So wait, who
I
wants?
like
The food at least did things that honored things
Yeah.
from the past in
Yeah.
the parks, right? The food, there's at least like the Mr. Toad Burger and these things, especially early on when they were really honoring
Yeah.
like original attractions and original Magic
I'm
Kingdom
with the
stuff.
chat on the chat seems to agree with the thing that like I think Guardians opened so late that it almost wasn't part of it, right?
Well, the chat can be wrong.
Well, all right. Listen. Guardians at 5. Guardians at 5.
Guardians at 5.
I have never woke up at 7 in the
that's
morning
it.
in the last 10 years of my
Guardians at
life,
5.
except for this one.
I mean, if we're ranking Epcot rides, you might be number 1. I think as far
Yeah.
as like 50, like I think it
Yeah.
opened so late in the game.
Then I will take all your virtual cues.
Statues at 4. Anybody with me on that one?
Yeah, with
I'm
you.
not there for statues. Wait, what's left?
Well, I mean, four. How many people just raised their hand?
4 people.
Like 4 or
4,
5.
so that's done. That's
Wow.
Fab 50
All right,
statues
so
at
3
4.
we got.
I think
we
some
got
people are
vault,
just trying to get
We
there
have
to
the
the top,
vault
maybe.
collection, the food and drinks, and the beacons of magic.
iridescence.
Food and drink.
Food and drink at 3.
Yeah.
I'm okay with food and drink at 3.
Yeah, I think so. And what are the last two?
I'm okay with
The
that.
Vault Collection and the Beacons of Magic.
I gotta
Oh,
go
the Vault Collection.
for
Vault
two.
collection is
No.
I gotta go beacons too.
No.
Beacons too.
Yeah.
No.
No.
No, I'm going Vault.
We got a Castle Cake sweatshirt. It has a hood. It has a...
I think how fantastic would it be that
Look,
this is
that's what
Allie's
she thinks.
first ranking and she gets to pick number
And
1.
Nick
Yeah,
still hasn't ever done it.
Well, Nick's only argument was iridescent.
It was a great argument.
Ties it all together.
I was more
passion he
passionate
had.
about mine than
That-
any of you.
That rug
really
really
love
tied the
that.
room together.
Wow.
What I really love about Tower, because I love Tower, it's one of my favorites. It's this spooky icon, and it gets dreamy and glitzed
Yeah.
up in an instant, and it's just magical.
He does that at Christmas too.
Well,
That's,
if we're talking
that's
about the
different.
50th.
Yeah.
I like that it's supposed to be the hotel before it. You know,
Yeah.
people
Yes,
died
in
in
the
it.
heyday.
I like
Yes,
that.
exactly
Like,
right.
It's like happy version. You get to see the happy
Before the
version for a minute.
holograms.
Can we do a
Before
chat?
the, before the hologram.
Can we do a chat vote with just the top 2?
That's
Yeah,
a
let's
Jake
let the
question,
chat
I
vote
don't
on the
know.
top 2.
Jake, can we do that or no?
I still
Jake
kind of
needs
want.
a couple
I still
moments.
kind of
but
want
we
to know
can't
our
do
vote.
that. I will let them pick. This will be a good warm up for March Madness, where you guys are going to
I
get to
went from 7 to
actually
3.
have a vote.
I was just
I mean,
on
I think
for
they're
the
going to
ride,
pick
man.
the beacon, but I don't know. I know we have a lot of merchandise
I, will-
fans. So.
I made podium.
I like the vault. The vault stuff just for me was like that back scratcher. Like that, I never forget going in the first store on October 1st and grabbing that back scratch and being like, I have to buy this.
See, that's so
Take my
funny.
money.
Then my father getting the lunchbox like, Dad, you bought 6 of the real one, but this is the reproduction.
Some of this stuff was not cute though. Like the Crocs that look like park maps, I would
I
never
bought
be
the
caught.
Crocs. They're not great, but I bought them.
That's so funny.
I would never be caught dead in some
That's
of this
my
stuff.
only Spirit jersey I've ever bought is the map.
See, I'm
like
not a merch person. I'm the
No, me
experience
neither.
person. I'll
Yeah.
go and do.
Yeah.
I want to do
100%.
something good.
experience in
Look at this.
I like the
This is the best
experiences.
Magic Band Plus, right? The map with the ear
Which is
globe.
funny
This
because my mom
great.
works
The
in
Magic
merchandise,
Band is
so-
cute. The Crocs, not so much.
Yeah, no, I'm
I'm
with
sorry
you. I
to
get
anybody
it.
That's
who
the
bought
best
the
Magic
Crocs.
I
Band?
get it.
I think it
Of
might
the
have
Plus?
the Crocs. I have no idea.
Or the
ear globe with the
I like the
map?
Epcot 40.
I'm sorry for
They
offending them.
brought them.
Or the visor with the giant Mickey head in the middle.
Oh, the visor.
Oh, yeah.
The plush
Oh my
head
God.
The
visor.
bucket hat.
Yeah.
I would never wear that either.
But it's so good, though. People bought it. I bought it.
Jason walked into
not
Boxed
a
In wearing that
measuring
bucket
stick.
hat, and it's
like the
like
bucket hat with the
19 sizes
visor.
too small for. No, just the little like. Did it have a visor? No,
I
it's just
thought
like
there's
that
one with a
cloth-
green visor on one side.
Let's see it. Vote,
All right,
people.
here
I
we
see
go.
it's
It's
up.
all-
There we go. We can vote now.
Beacons
They
or
can vote
vault.
now.
Oh, I left my phone over there. You're
Oh
using
no, you got extra votes?
An extra vote. There's
I don't even know how to
600
get
and
to the
something
vote,
people
let's be
watching right
honest.
now. It's gonna be hard to
Comes
sway.
down to one.
It all comes down to one. Every vote matters.
Every vote
Every
counts.
vote matters. You know.
I'm curious. I haven't seen it move yet.
It's you got to give them a minute.
That's what she said.
It'll take a second.
Remember, you need to put the
register.
hashtag
They're
in
also
front of the
behind.
number.
Remember, there's a
Hashtag
delay.
Because I see a lot of,
There's a
I see
delay.
some ones without the hashtag in
There
front
is
of
a
it.
delay. You need the hashtag.
Remember, the audio's not working, so they're not even hearing us ask.
Oh, hold on, wait. That'll update in real time. So give it a second. I can't read it still, but it'll update
Yeah, I
in
know
real
what the first
time.
It looks like it's
I was
Beacons.
just saying what number one
Iridescent is on top. That's the one that has some more votes.
You know,
Yeah, that's a
Oh, Beacons
commanding
is winning by a
lead.
lot.
yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, that's what it should be.
That's still a pretty good showing
Pretty
for
good.
merchandise,
Yeah, that's
right?
pretty good.
Merchandise against a show.
The Beacons are free every day.
I mean, you can go look
Multiple
at the
times a
stuff in
day.
the store for free. You can pick it up and touch it.
I love going into restaurants and smelling the place and then leaving.
I didn't know they were this popular. I'm going to start
You have
bagging
no
air
idea
during
how many
Beacons
people
and
have done
selling
that
it.
at Prescott. No.
So that's our ranking. So I'm gonna go over it then. Number
This is
7.
light from Beacons.
Yeah, 7. The Magic is calling, the song that only I like. I never like anything. I liked one thing and everyone hates it.
That's the story of Tom.
Makes perfect sense. Number 6 is Iridescence. I lost to a color.
I did my
You
nails
lost to sheer
iridescent.
passion.
The color. Number 5, Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. Rob doesn't know this show well enough yet to know he can't win with the best thing.
No,
Oh, that's great. Number 4, the Fab 50 statues. Number 3, food and drink, which is that's a big food and beverage. I think food and beverage was great. I think there's a lot of good stuff. 2, the
there
Vault
was-
collection, which was phenomenal, and I think definitely inspired the Eras stuff. I think the Eras stuff is the same people, and they've done a great job. And after this year in the 100 with the Eras, can we go back to another Vault collection? Maybe I'd love to see that. And number 1, the Beacons of Magic. First try, Nick.
Beginner's luck.
Real quick.
2 weeks in a row, you're winning stuff.
I know we're already 10 minutes over the show.
I could have
time.
won if I picked the best thing. I mean, it's
I
not
would-
I picked the best thing.
I have a surprise on the spot challenge.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I want to do the 7 worst things of the 50th anniversary.
The iridescent.
Oh, God.
If you want to, everyone pick something. Whoever wants. Do you want to go first? Do you want to pick that?
I'll pick it.
Desi's picking the iridescent.
Okay.
Harmonious.
Harmonious.
Kite tails.
No.
Ooh, this is fun.
Kite tails is rough.
I really like the song.
Let the bodies hit the
Let the
floor.
kite tails hit the
Let the kite tails hit the floor.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Tron taking so long.
No Tron.
No,
That's
Tron
fair.
is huge.
It was
That
supposed to be
that
part
was,
of it.
That was announced as a big part of the 50th.
And
it's
along
been
with No Tron
Totally
comes
fair.
with the No Railroad.
We missed a giant opportunity then to say that the best part of the 50th was Bob Chapek being fired.
But again, like Guardians,
like
it was
Guardians.
so late in it.
Yeah.
It's part of the 51st anniversary celebration.
What else we got? Is anybody taking Enchantment?
Surely someone's taking
No one's
it.
taking enchantment yet.
I'll take enchantment.
There you go.
I
Allie's
was
gonna
gonna say
take enchantment.
harmonious, but I'll take enchantment.
Sabrina?
Can I just say food again?
That's
That's not fair.
Listen, when you're trying to put out a hot dog with chili on it at every place because you're like, this was Walt's favorite, and you're like,
There was a
"Please
lot of
just-
chili.
Please just stop. We
So
get it.
food, we're putting food again?
Listen, it tried coming in 7th last time.
That's so funny.
Wow.
Maybe it'll come in first.
You know what I'm gonna pick?
Magic is calling.
Reciprocation.
Show winner.
The logo. I hate the 50. I
Yeah.
hate with the weird little 0 and the Art Deco 5. It doesn't mean anything. It's not connected to anything. It has no connection to the place. It means nothing. It's
I have
not
bad news
good
for you about the
looking.
100th.
No, that's fair too. That's fair too. But like I don't know. Like I look at that 25th logo and it's the carriage with the characters around them. Like that's a great anniversary logo. Like it's a little bit like still the company at that point was able to pay homage to the roots, right? It's Cinderella Castle. That's a film that existed when the resort opened, and then you still have Sorcerer Mickey. But then in the rest of the group, you have the current characters of the time, right? Simba and Genie. Like there's something for everybody there in the 25th logo. Celebrate the future hand in hand. You think about the sorcerer hand with the wand in the 2000, or even the Millennium Dancer thing before they got sued by the Olympics. The original version of the logo.
Yeah.
Like,
That's right, yeah.
With the Mickey, like the O's making the Mickey, right?
Yes.
And then for the 100th, they're like, no one was like, oh, there's two circles in there. No, don't put Mickey's head there. Forget it. No one's gonna like that. Paris did it, right? Paris 30th. They're like, oh, it makes a Mickey if you do this.
But they stole that from DVC.
Doesn't matter.
It's the same logo.
But DVC didn't really use it. You had to like go to like an event that 100 people.
I'm just saying we can't give them credit for being creative when all they did was
But
go,
it's still
that looks
better.
pretty good.
Yeah, but
Do
I
you
wanna
have
buy
that file in
I want to buy that
PNG?
merchandise because it's like, oh, it's cute. The 30 is a Mickey. Like it makes sense. The 50th logo, there is nothing I've seen that logo on where I'm like, I have to own that. Or I need to take a picture of that. The logo doesn't mean anything. Does anyone like this logo?
Yeah, look at Rob's shirt.
What was that? You don't like it just stabbed in the grass? The one in the grass that they had to move from the train station because the flowers overgrew it? Yeah. That now the birds stand on it and poop on it? It's great. I love that. It's the perfect summary of the 50th, the bird poop all over the 50 icon, yeah. So, okay, real quick. We've got Iridescence, Harmonious, Kite Tails, Notron, Enchantment, Food, and the logo. What is the least offensive of these things? What's
what is the
because number one
best-
has to be the
What
worst.
is the best of the worst?
Number one is the worst, absolute worst.
I don't want to make Jake work more, but I feel like this is for the audience.
Oh boy. It's up to Jake if he wants to do it.
Can you just repeat
He can
them
say
one more
no.
time?
Iridescence, Harmonious, Kite Tails, The Absence of Tron, Enchantment, The Food and Beverage, and the logo.
Food and beverage.
I think food and beverage.
I'm with food and beverage. Yeah. Like the
Alright.
chili.
That means it's the best 'cause
chili
it's the
point
least
is
bad.
fair. They did put chili on a lot of
They
things.
did.
They're not all winners.
They're
But
not
there was so
all-
much that I thought was cool though that I was like, all right.
So
Go with chili.
food 7.
Food is
Not
is
that
7.
bad.
Not that bad.
Can I?
I'm like the winner, really.
You're the winner
I'm the
today.
winner of
Yeah, kind of. No, 'cause you wanted to pick the worst thing. You're not the winner. Number 6.
Tron not opening.
the
Because
day
You don't
after
think it
you've
mattered?
had that
No.
chili.
It didn't matter.
wouldn't have made the 50th.
Because
We got
it's
2 other
exactly
major
what happened.
attractions.
Moved it the day after.
Well, it
Tron
made the
hasn't been
50th
opening
yeah.
for 6 years. So.
Yeah, and it's going to open,
That's
so
fair.
I don't really
All
care
right.
that it didn't open.
What?
Yeah, I'll go with that. 6 is no Tron. It didn't matter in the end, right? Because what we wanted out of the event was, I'll never forget, the summer before the event started, I did a post. When we had heard none of the 50th stuff was going to be nostalgic at all, I did a post that was basically like begging management, like, you have a couple months left. You should try to fix this. Like, this is not going to work. And I remember so many people on Twitter were like, you don't even know what the 50th is going to be, blah, blah, blah. And then it happened, and the main complaint everyone had across the board was there's zero nostalgia in this. There is no callback to anything from even if your first trip was 5 years ago, there's no callback to like anything you experienced in the past.
They slapped like Walt
except-
at the beginning of Enchantment.
But that was
like
halfway
through
too.
last year.
But except the merch and the food, and that's why I think
You're
we
right.
ranked them so high.
Food and beverage and merchandise did what everyone else should have done, right?
Yeah.
Well, to the point of actually making at least a half-assed attempt, they did put Walt into Enchantment.
He did, and
so
it's
maybe
a pretty
that one
cool
goes
segment.
next.
Yeah. No, because the rest of Harmonious is the worst show I've ever seen.
I didn't say harmonious.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I mean Enchantment, sorry. I'm sorry, get them mixed up because they're both awful.
Enchantment
even
doesn't
with that
ruin the
ending, I
view, though.
still hate Enchantment. Like, the rest is so bad.
But I feel like the reason Harmonious is worse is because it's awful all day long,
That's
too.
right.
It's not just awful at 8:15 every night for 16 minutes,
And the
right?
fountains
It's
didn't
awful
work.
all day long
It's
in
another just a
Epcot.
50 logo on a screen.
And you
all day.
only have about 3 spots to stand to get the
Yeah.
full show.
That's-
It's not
that's
the
fair.
other shows you could stand anywhere around the lagoon and get a full show.
But we're arguing what's the absolute worst. We need to figure out what's
Oh yeah,
the
what's
next
not as bad.
least worst.
Iridescent.
I'll give him the iridescence. I'm okay with that. I don't. The color scheme didn't make a difference to me.
It didn't make a difference.
How many are left?
5 things are left.
It didn't make me visibly angry.
No, food's
Like-
gone.
Tron's
Thank
gone.
you.
Food.
Like,
The logo,
it's
Enchantment,
weird.
Kite Tails, Harmonious, and Iridescence. I think Iridescence is the best thing on that list.
Yeah.
It might be.
Iridescence.
Yeah, it's fine with me.
Iridescence.
Wow,
5.
this is funny.
What's number 4?
Kite Tails.
I'm with. I didn't think Kite Tails was awful.
It was hilarious.
Yeah, there's a lot of
People were
comedy.
so upset. I was like, I walked in, I was entertained for 10 minutes, and I left.
Yeah.
But my day was improved by this. In fact.
Yeah.
I think the thing is they can't seem to put a showstopper of any kind in that lagoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're in the
Yeah.
sun.
I know everyone loves Spike the Bee, but the Kite Tail song is my favorite song that we've done.
Yes.
Oh, let the Kite Tails hit the floor.
The kite tails hit the floor.
It's not the
It's
song's
good as
not
the
good though.
visual.
Just the text read in that ad. Yeah, mother effing Kite Tails. Yeah, Animal Kingdom's most bitchin' show. Yeah, that's what
Thing is,
makes.
that song needs the
Disney's
visual,
most bitchin'
though.
theme
The
park.
Spike the Beat.
Oh, Animal Kingdom. Yeah. Like a trash. Don't sit in the non-pass holder section like a trash person. So is 4 Kite Tails? I'm on board
Yeah,
with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone is. Kite Tails was. I think everyone was so ready to jump on it just because the kites had to land. And I just remember thinking, like, for all the things you people are all right with, like sight lines, and all these things that actually matter that you never care about, the fact that you've all chosen to hone in on a tiny 10-minute kite show during the day
That you can walk
you don't have to
past
wait
and-
for.
yeah.
You just sit down when it starts. Like, I don't care if it's the worst show ever. I didn't have to wait. It's all that
And there's
matters.
how many a day? Or
Yeah.
there were, like, I don't know.
There were different ones. The kites were beautiful when they were in the air. They were super cool, and I love the entertainers that were in the crowd with the little puppets. It was, I thought it was perfectly solid. I don't know.
The jet ski.
So we're to 3.
Jet skis? What?
They needed them
For
for
Epcot
Epcot Forever needs them back. Yeah.
3. I'm gonna.
The logo.
I'm gonna say the logo too. I think I'll go with the
Yeah.
logo.
That's
It didn't
fair.
keep
Yeah.
anybody from coming. It should have been better,
It
but
didn't anger me the way that the others did.
Yeah. So no surprise, we've decided the 2 worst things of the 50th anniversary were Harmonious and Enchantment.
Wow.
Enchantment's
what
got to
was
be
the
number
worst?
2.
I think I
because
have the answer. I think I have the answer for this.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay.
You have one show now that's getting replaced to bring back arguably one of the best fireworks shows they've ever done.
Yeah.
And the other one you're getting rid of to put the filler show that was in before that firework.
Yeah.
It's
So-
so bad they're replacing it with something that nobody really
Yeah.
They're
likes.
so
Well,
bad they're
I mean,
replacing
they
it
have to,
with
right?
the filler.
Yeah.
So
If you're
for
gonna
that,
replace
I
the
think I'm going to say
infrastructure.
Enchantment's at 2, and the biggest disappointment is
because
Harmonious.
they made
Counterpoint.
Go ahead.
The park that turned 50 was the Magic Kingdom.
Okay.
And for it to have probably the worst fireworks show in its history for its actual 50th birthday, when Disneyland had Remember Dreams Come True, which is this nostalgic trip through 50 years of the park's history, and we got like the bad budget version of Happily Ever After, where it's just like, well, what's this emotional moment? Well, what if it's Moana instead? Well, what if this emotional moment
much
is,
Moana.
yeah, like it's just, it's the budget version of,
I
there's a
love
whole
Moana
portion in the middle
overlays.
where it's like, all that music doesn't even sound like, Disney owns that music, but it sounds like knockoff versions of it, like Be Our Guest, and You've Got
So
a
is
Friend in
Harmonious.
Me, and
You sound like that's Allie's biggest gripe.
Where Harmonious changes the key in the middle of something so they can match it up with the next song.
Give me the real
And
Well,
and then as soon as you figure out what they're
There's some
singing,
good
they change
music
the
in
language.
Harmonious, though.
There is. I do like in Harmonious.
There's some moments.
that they do the
Coco's
the
great.
language of that song. If
Yeah.
it's from,
Yeah.
That I thought was very good. I do agree overall what you're saying, though. You have these wonderful singers singing on the movies in these recorded versions, and you're giving us lesser versions of
Or
those
even
songs.
give me the credit scene version.
If the launch
Yeah.
tubes for Enchantment were blocking your view of the castle all day, I would say Enchantment's the worst.
What do the,
What's,
what do the
what's
people
winning
think?
in the?
Yeah,
I
I'm
can't
curious.
see. Harmonious is winning.
As the most disappointing. I
We'll
don't even
give
know what they're
people another
voting.
couple seconds.
Everybody knows.
It
I
says
see
vote for
it's
your
still
least
moving.
Favorite. Yeah, Harmonious, I might say, is a better show than Enchantment. However, Enchantment doesn't ruin the castle all day long the
That's
way
fair.
that Harmonious.
The decorations on the castle do that.
Well, we already
roll cage.
We already placed Iridescent further down this list.
The banner,
Has nothing to do with
the
the
ribbon
iridescent.
roll cages on the turrets. Yeah.
I want the icicle lights back.
I don't think it's going to change. I think
so
I think people have decided.
Yeah.
Miss them.
So I think yeah. I think we're agreeing.
And they did make a
Harmonious is one.
slight attempt to throw Walt in to
The
Enchantment.
update, if anything saves Enchantment, it's the little update at the beginning. You should just leave at that point. If it wasn't so hard to leave at that point, I would.
I have left at that point.
Have you? Have you managed to get through the crowd?
I've like gone the back way.
No. We usually are in the hub. I don't know if we can get out without getting pummeled. Anyway. All right, so the worst of the 50th anniversary. Number 7 was food. 6 was the absence of Tron. Number 5 was iridescence.
Made both lists.
It is the only thing that made
No,
both
the
lists.
food.
No food.
No
Oh, the
food.
food did, yeah.
Yeah.
But this was different food. This was chili. This was
Walt's chili.
I'm just saying, maybe I should have said the day after you eat Walt's chili, and that would have just moved up the list.
That's iridescent.
Iridescence. Wow.
Answer the call.
Save it for the jungle. Save it for the Jungle Cruise bits, guys, please. Wow. Just crack each other up. Number 4. 4 is Mother Effin' Kite Tails. Number 3 is the logo. 2 is Enchantment. And I don't know, I just had a moment where I got angry about the voiceover work in Enchantment as I read it. The magic.
You will find what you
Is
seek.
in you? I'm going to stop every 5 seconds. And number 1, the Bob Chapek, his legacy, Harmonious, his greatest creation, Eric. He invented it.
Oh boy.
All right, that's the top 7. Thank you, panel. Yeah,
It's the top 14.
we've got more show. I know we're supposed to be over 26 minutes ago. We have more show, including a match game coming up in a few. Stick around.
Want to know the best kept Disney secret? It's not that Disney Vacation Club can provide you a magical storybook getaway or a relaxing stay on a pristine beach. How about an adventurous excursion through a wild savanna? You already knew about all of that. It's really the ability to let loose like you never could at home. Now our members can physically assault cast members at their home resorts with zero repercussions. Show up at one of our very popular table service restaurants with 11 additional guests, and when they won't seat you, just push the server right into the buffet station. Did security not greet you with a welcome home upon your arrival? Well, welcome your foot to their ass. Did someone not secure the pull-down bed to the wall, and now grandma is trapped in the dresser? We'll let you put the coordinator's head in the bed opening and slam it on him repeatedly. It's all perfectly legal when you're staying at the property you own. With this new benefit, now is the best time to buy at our other resorts. You can physically abuse other humans on the Italian and French Riviera, or even in Hawaii, and soon at the Disneyland Hotel and in an entirely new area at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. You're a Disney Vacation Club member, and you need everyone around you to know it, and know that you are better than every other human that's ever lived. Take vacations and give beatings year after year with Disney Vacation Club.
Feel the flow. Here we go through the universe of energy. Feel it grow. See it glow. It's the universe of energy. Set the course and sail the wind. Tap the source. That's not right. No, it's not. Because I can't read with these glasses on. It took me that long to realize I had them. From the sea to the skies, there's a force beyond our eyes. And feel the flow. And here we go through the universe of energy. See it glow, see it grow. It's the universe of energy.
Sorry about that. We had to boot the Nick hologram back up.
Did you?
Get that.
There I am. I'm gonna disappear for a second.
We waited. Jake played the thing twice, waiting for Nick to come back.
Oh, thank you, Jake. Appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, we lost the teleprompters. You need your paper. Yeah. Let's find out, let's uncover another piece of unbuilt Disney this week, shall we?
I probably could have waited till that came up on screen to do
Yeah,
that.
it's fine. This week, did you know about the Ooby-Doo musical review? Oh, man. What do you think they serve at the Ooby-Doo musical review? Banana shortcake?
Oh.
Yeah, anyway. Let's see what's coming up on this show. Believe it or not, we will do more of these.
And they'll all start on time.
Next week,
9
Leveled
p.m.
is back.
9 p.m., 9 p.m., 9 p.m. They all say.
Wow.
Oh.
Leveled is back next week, and also back next week, it's The Ride of Your Life with Randy Newman.
That's exciting.
Yes, Randy Newman will return. The week after that, we have Who Wants to Win a Lot of Core Bucks, and also Road Trip. Do you know where we're going, Nick? I think I told you this just before the show.
I do.
This is a weird one. At Universal, they're having a wrestling taping. So there's some of us who are wrestling fans on the staff. A bunch of us are going to go and take some non-fans to a wrestling taping at Universal Orlando. That's our road.
Never been.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. Then on March 9th, we're celebrating 30 years of Mickey's Toontown. It's a very special show. Entire show that takes place in the Toon World.
That's gonna go swimmingly.
I heard the Toon World has no audio.
Oh, thank goodness.
It's all
silent.
It's
tunes.
the silent era.
Yes.
Yeah. And then last but not least on our list, we'll still be going beyond this, but on March 16th, we have Man vs. Park is back, as well as The Price is Right. It's a big show. Tickets available for all these shows at WDWNewsTonight.com. Don't forget you get a discount if you're a Wigs member as well. So keep all that in mind. Nick, who brings us the show every week?
News Tonight is brought to you by The Vacationaire, the engineers of your next magical vacation. Let your vacation planning experts plan your next magical trip to something cool. And the best part is...
We're going to end up losing this sponsor.
The best part is, when they plan your trip, guess how much it costs? No, you would think so. It's crazy. It's crazy. I would pay them $2,000, but guess what? It's free. Right? So sit back and let them plan your vacation. The vacation isn't free, but their services are free. I think you still have to pay for the vacation. You probably have to pay for the airfare and the tickets and stuff like that, probably the hotel. But the Vacationeer, they don't charge you anything to craft that vacation. And it's magical. Visit WDWNT.travel for details. The Vacationeer, the official travel agency of WDWNT, for tonight at least.
You know they pay for that, right?
They get their money's worth.
What's next?
Is now a good time to mention we're always looking for sponsors?
Yeah, but that's a different kind. Anyway, so I think we have some super chats. This will thankfully after Vacationeer leaves, we'll still have these. The Eric Shapiro Show. Stay tuned for that. $1.99, the best blank super chat on planet Earth. Woo! It's not blank though.
How does Vacationear afford to pay us if they don't charge people anything?
The same way this show turns a profit. The staff was laughing way too hard at that. Sata Vision 3D, $7.
Yeah, 7.
Everyone's tired now. It's after 11. For the Robert Piano Kingdom Hearts Fund. Man. Luke Ribeiro, $2 for Tom saying me last, what? I said his last name right. Oh. Me last right. Luke Ribeiro, $3. My time at Disneyland sign department team. Good. Time good.
You make signs good.
BC fan, $5. Do Freebird.
Isn't the show long enough already? If I leave here tomorrow. It's about $5 worth of Freebird, right?
Yeah.
You know, this is now going to be a thing. And
what Freebird is? I hope
I
not.
knew someone was eventually going to do it, and now they're
Well,
not.
no, he's just going to pick up where he left off each time.
We got to finish. We got to finish $5.
Yeah.
How much is the whole song?
We'll do a line a week for the next 5 years until we get done with the whole song.
What kind of line? Anyway. All right. Chris
Yeah.
Chris Argo with the blank super chat. Woo! Sata Vision 3D, $2. Best moment of the 50th was Chapek getting fired. See, Eric, someone agreed with you. I'm joking. Eric went to bed. All right. Matthew, $5. Nick's enthusiasm and Halloween portrayal of Waldo C. Graphic, the spirit of 3D, is the same as his passion for the spirit of iridescence.
Sure was.
The Rowdy Texan abroad, $4.99. I had to vote for the statues. My local comic shop owner's son helped design them, and they were done in Texas, supposedly. Oh. I think several of them are fantastic. In honesty, I think every character was beautifully portrayed. I don't agree with the choices, but like everyone, even the guy from Soul.
Piano Gardener.
Piano Joe.
Like, it looks
Piano
cool.
Joe.
He's got the floating keys. He looks right. Like, they did a good job. Bad choice, but good job. Jarrett C. 189. They can kiss our iridescence. Yeah. Joyce D. $5. Can we get Toodles to do the open next week? It's the longest. It's longer than a piano robin.
It's always long, that sound.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Brian Scott Patterson, 1313. Oh boy. Meanwhile, Disneyland used rain as an excuse for delaying opening of Toontown. As a Californian, ugh. If I had a nickel for every time ugh has gotten me in trouble. Moving on. Kit Kat 278, $7. The staff laughing way too hard at that. Kit Kat 278, $7. I'm with you, Tom. Having moved to Walt Disney World during the 50th, the magic is calling will forever hit me in the feels. Aw. There you go. Kyle Davis, 199. Fact, Phil Collins at the mid-show is just as great. WDW Mickey, $5. Jake's Overtime Fund. Jake's Overtime Fund actually comes out of a tap in the back of the room. Melissa Williams, Canadian, $6.99. You guys are the the Canadians in the crowd go, yay, yay! You guys are the best. Love this show. Hoping for more music we can vote on with Piano Rob. There you go. Use that $6.99 Canadian to get some Smarties or a coffee crisp.
Poutine.
Poutine. Get what? Arrow. Oh, Arrow Bar. Yeah, that's a good one too. Kate Calico with the blank super chat, $9.99. Is that too many?
I think that was 10.
Oh.
You rounded up.
Kevin Lake. What? Kevin Lake 49. I forget TDR for Robert Piano Mystic Manor Fun. Kevin.
What's the song from Mystic Manor?
This is so mean, and Kevin knows he's being mean.
Okay.
It doesn't, you can't find it. It was never released. So Mystic Manor, Danny Elfman did the music for Mystic Manor. It is a fantastic song. You can only really hear it in ride-through videos, and it's never a great recording.
Oh.
So I will see what I can find. No, absolutely zero promises on the Mystic Manor song because it's not out there. All right. But it's Danny Elfman, and it's fantastic. Kyle Mickel Murray, $4.99. Shocked nobody went with Getting Liquid Magic the day after eating Walt's chili as their worst 50th choice. The Rowdy Texan Abroad, $4.99. Thanks for playing the Toodle sound. My toddler just woke up and ran into my office with a pissed off look like I was watching without her. Quick, Sabrina, throw on the costume. We'll just pretend this whole thing's Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. The kid will have no idea.
Oh,
that's all of them. Good. That's great. Thank you for super chats. Really appreciate it. Comments?
I do.
Yeah, go quick. We're running. We're over the 90 minutes. Go.
Walt Disney presents.
Speed round.
Slow enough to understand.
All right, first story. Muppets ride Journey into Imagination with Figment at Epcot.
Yeah.
We got this comment. Disney, please, we beg of you. What's his name from the 11 movie is not a Muppet. He has never been an official Muppet. No one watches the freaking 11 movie anymore. Bury your dead in peace.
I love
it, too.
I love that movie.
I know.
They ruined it with Muppets Most Wanted, but
right?
That one was great.
Yeah.
It's Walter, by the way.
It is Walter. I know.
Yeah. He's a great whistler. I remember
It's a fantastic movie. I'm fine to have him in the family.
Yeah. My favorite thing was how they spliced in footage of the ride working. Because that last Figment animatronic has not moved in weeks. So it's just a cutaway to working footage.
New Disney 100 Up House Lego set coming soon. Yeah. Tim wrote in, better put a disclaimer on it, not intended for actual flight as it may cause an international incident. Yeah, well. How about this one, Tom? TikTok clout chasers eat bread ball while on Incredicoaster and drink Splash Mountain water at Disneyland.
Yeah.
Mr. Voyle wrote in, who the hell is clout and why are these guys chasing them?
Do we get worse joke of the night on that one? I feel like that
at Dacky123, can't even eat bread bowls on Incredicoaster anymore without somebody getting triggered online? Grow up.
People kept asking how'd she get the whole bowl? Because she has the whole bread bowl on Incredicoaster. Did she put it in the, you know, they have the pouch that opens? Did she just take the whole bread bowl, put it in the pouch?
Themed lanterns hung at Journey of Water, inspired by Moana. You have this picture here. Oh, well, I don't know if I should say that. What's another example of a walk-through attraction in Disney? Trying to understand what it means. Those lanterns look hella like Pandora to me. I ain't getting Moana vibes. That's funny expression section is definitely getting called erection section, which is free expression. Yeah.
That'd be hella Pandora, man. Be
Yeah.
hella like Pandora.
Hella like Pandora, yeah. No, it
Be
is.
mad blue people.
Anywho,
Blue people be tripping.
that was a weird one. New open edition Harmonious pin now available at Epcot. Would be a lot better design if it had a few barges overlapping the face of the pin so you couldn't see the whole thing.
But it was slightly off center though.
Yeah. Two more here. Disney Springs UGG store closing permanently next week at D Woods 127, retiring the same year as Brady. Odd. He was a UGG spokesman.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, I put that one in there for me.
Ugg
It
was
made me
also what I
funny.
said when he was on the television.
Yeah, well. Last story. Did you cry when Walt Disney spoke in the Disney 100 commercial? One person wrote, yes, and then I looked at what a one-day pass cost, and I cried harder. Then Derek wrote in, I cried when finding out the Pizza Hut Big New Yorker is only a 16-inch pizza. False advertising on that one.
What?
What? There you go.
You know.
Comments.
What is the Big New Yorker?
It was advertised during the Super Bowl. It had all the New York personalities on it.
On the pizza?
Well, no, eating the pizza in the commercial. Yeah.
What is on the pizza?
I have no idea. Pepperoni.
What did someone just yell in a stereotypical New York accent?
pizza.
Pepperoni. It's a terrible accent. It's my accent. You just start doing Canadian impressions on the show.
Pie.
Yeah. What's a Big New Yorker?
Yes.
I mean, I'm a big New Yorker.
I know you are. We'll just sit here and wait for you,
The
Tom.
Big New Yorker. Order online. Does anyone want any?
Yeah, we're here for another 2 hours. Got plenty of time.
Big New Yorker is back in a really big way. It's returning. On February 1st, try our 16-inch New York-inspired pizza that has 6 extra large foldable slices. They're foldable. What frequently asked questions?
They're foldable so you can fit them on the credit coaster.
Oh boy. Frequently asked questions
Yes.
section on the pizza page.
Question number 1.
What is the Big New Yorker?
Answer?
The Big New Yorker is a 16-inch New York-inspired pizza that has 6 extra large foldable slices.
Great.
Don't miss out. You ready for 2?
Yes, I am.
When will the Big New Yorker be available?
February 1st.
The Big New Yorker makes its return on 2/1. Participation varies by store. Call your local Pizza Hut to check.
Already did.
Hello? Will you have the Big New Yorker?
Did you have it on the 1st?
You want, number 3, frequently asked questions. How can I order the Big New Yorker?
By fax.
Call your local Pizza Hut or order online. Wow, I can't believe that's a thing that needs to exist on a page about a pizza pie.
Yeah.
That's great. We have more show. We have Match Game coming up right after this. Stick around. Maybe we'll order a pizza. You have a night.
Well, Disney still isn't running trams to Epcot or Hollywood Studios. What are you going to do? Walk to and from your car like a trash person? Why not trust the fine people at Nick's Maxi Van to get you to the front of the park with their new service, Nick's Maxi Tram? Simply buy your ticket online in advance and Nick will come to your car, pick you and your party up, and drop you off at the front of the park. How is this possible? Well, Nick has been getting lost in the Walt Disney World theme park parking lots for so long that the cast members are used to him driving back and forth in the wrong directions. This is how he can come right to your car and whisk you and your family back up a one-way aisle, through the tram route, and up to the security screening area, even closer to the fun than a real Disney parking tram could ever take you. Once on board Nick's Maxi Tram, enjoy complimentary snacks Pete found on the ground in the parking lot. As always, we also have a foot bath at every seat. Our tram guide will even quickly describe the plot of We're Back or That Thing You Do in a matter of minutes, all before we arrive at the gates. So don't tire yourself out before you even get into the park and fight an appointment for boarding groups and lightning lanes. Save your energy tonight by calling 407-WDIDNEY or online at our new home, nixmaxivan.com.
And as for those allegations made against us, driver, we're all clear.
Cruella de Vil, Cruella de Vil. She doesn't scare you, no evil thing will. To see her is to take a sudden chill. Cruella, Cruella de Vil. The girl of a lip, the eyes and a stare. All innocent children, they better beware. She's like a spider waiting for the kill. Look out for Cruella de Vil. At first you think Cruella is the devil, and half the time it's one away the shock. You come to realize she's got the kind of eyes are watching you from underneath the rock. The vampire bat, the inhuman beast, they ought to be locked up and never released. The world was such a wholesome place until Cruella, Cruella, Cruella de Vil.
Welcome back to WDW News Tonight, and it is time to play the match game.
Oh, no, it's not. Wait, hold on.
Oh.
Nick, introduce. Go ahead.
Oh, wait, I get to do this? Wait a second. I'm sorry, before we go to the match game, it is my extreme pleasure for the first time ever to introduce This Week on Nintendo Switch. What do we got? Left 4 Dead.
It's the play pavilion.
It is the Play Pavilion. Look at that.
They left the workers in it. They forgot they were there. Except for Buzzy. Buzzy got out.
All right, now I think it's time to play the match game. All right, welcome to the match game, a game where our contestants need to fill in the blank in my questions and see if they get any matches from our illustrious panel of WDWNT members. Let's meet our panel right now. First, we have Sabrina,
Hey.
Tom, Eric, Desi, Allie, and Rob. How you doing? Everybody ready to get some matches today?
Sabrina's feet.
Oh, we have the feet. We have an extra chair.
Panelists.
They need a cigarette.
Bonjour.
All right. And then we have 2 contestants tonight as well. We have Emma. Hi, Emma. Hey. Hi. And for Emma. And we also have Amy. Good evening, Amy. All right. Emma, I'm going to let you go first. Would you like question A or question B?
B, please.
All right, B. Here it is.
We're not good at this.
Nope. Nope. That's why this gives me anxiety.
It should. I guess it was time for Splash Mountain to close. I don't think the animatronics were getting the maintenance they deserved. In fact, on my final splash, I noticed Brer Bear short-circuiting and sparks were shooting right out of his blank. Yes.
Done.
On my final splash, I noticed Brer Bear short-circuiting and sparks were shooting right out of his blank. Too bad we didn't have a piano player to play the little tune here. Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Maybe someone with the name piano.
Yeah, right? Let the piano play itself.
Piano Joe.
Guy from Soul.
Piano Garden.
Oh, it's Guano.
All right, looks like everybody's in. Everybody has an answer down. All right. All right, Emma. I guess it was time for Splash Mountain to close. I don't think the animatronics were getting the maintenance they deserved. In fact, on my final splash, I noticed Brer Bear short-circuiting and sparks were shooting right out of his...
I saw it. It was his eyeballs.
His eyeballs. All right, let's see if we can get you any matches.
Oh, no.
Sabrina? Where are those sparks coming from?
His rear.
His rear.
His what?
Rear.
Rare.
Rear.
No, the pirate bit's
The
over there.
rare. The rare. Tom?
His rear.
I said his tail.
His tail. I know, yeah.
Which I saved, of course.
Only saved the tail.
Not anymore. No, I couldn't save it that time.
Eric?
They were shooting out of his briar patch.
That's amazing.
Not a match. Desi, what do you got?
I matched with Tom. I also said tail.
Tail.
I win.
All right. See if we have two left here. Allie?
Brr, butt.
Burr. No, the match. Piano Rob.
I'm with Allie. I said burr butt.
Oh, look at that. They're bad.
It's a tie between Desi and I.
I think they won the not so newlywed game. You see why, right? Yeah. All right. No matches for you,
How
Emma.
far is the Brer Bud from the Briar Patch? I don't know this anatomy.
We'll never find out now.
It ain't far, but you might get wet.
ain't no place that far. Right?
Oh my.
I'm glad they found the incorrect answer noise.
Yes, they did. We'll need that a lot tonight.
Wow.
All right, Amy, here is your question. Gertie the dinosaur once said, "I'll tell you why I'm so successful selling ice cream. I built my empire by blanking the competition." Gertie the dinosaur once said, "I'll tell you why I'm so successful selling ice cream. I built my empire by blanking the competition." Gertie definitely sells some great ice cream. What did Gertie the dinosaur do to that competition? All right, you don't have to write all the lyrics to the song, Rob. There you go. All right, looks like everybody's in. All right, Amy, Gertie the dinosaur once said, I gotta wait for the music. There you go. "I'll tell you why I'm so successful selling ice cream. I built my empire by blanking the competition."
Stomping?
Stomping.
That's a good one. No one's gonna match
That's the right one. Yep, now
the
I
right
see.
answer.
That is a
Now
good
I see.
answer. That's what Gertie Dinosaur would do. Let's see if we got a match. Sabrina?
I said by freezing.
By freezing.
Glad you uncovered the rest of that.
Yeah,
That's a good one, too.
Thank you.
yeah. Tom?
Union bust. Gertie's a coordinator.
That's one way to get rid of him. Eric?
I said, I went the opposite way as Sabrina. I said melting the competition.
All of these made more sense than mine.
All right, well, Desi?
I went with eating the
Dinosaurs like to eat, but vegetarian, I think Gertie is. I don't know. Allie?
I went with stomping.
That ties the all-time
Oh my
record.
goodness.
The high score is 1.5.
One more, you break the record.
Look at that.
Oh, I didn't say, since Gertie's a dinosaur, I said extincting.
Extincting.
That's a good one.
Extincting
Boy.
them.
All right, at the end of round one, it is Amy 1, Emma, no matches yet,
That's a
but the
big
night
lead.
is still young.
You know, it's anybody's game.
Never
it is
say never.
anybody's game.
Not in match game.
You never know.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not a tie yet. Yeah, it's true.
All right, Amy, I'm going to let you go first this round. Would you like question A or B?
A, please.
A it is. Those Adventurer Club actors were so dedicated to their act that even to this day they still yell "Kungaloosh" even when they are blanking. The Adventurer Club actors, very, very dedicated to their craft. They even to this day still yell "Kungaloosh" even when they are blanking. Still got a few people right in there.
Tom's writing a book back there.
Yeah.
Is that an angry tweet?
Is that right? I know. It's like
I gave those up a long time.
shopping list for after the show. All right. All right, everybody's answers in. Amy, those Adventurer Club actors were so dedicated to their craft that even to this day they still yell "Kungaloosh" even when they are blanking.
What rated show is this?
As rated as you want, I would go there.
You know, it's almost
say
midnight.
it.
We're good.
Say it.
Fornicating?
Fornicating.
There it is. That's the nicest way that's
That's
been
a
put on
great
this
way of
show.
putting that. All right, we're going to go in reverse order this time. Piano Rob, what do you got?
I think we got this. I said climaxing.
Climax.
Yeah.
It's a match. Ellie.
I did not. I said cannonballing.
Cannonballing. Gungaloosh. See that? Yeah. Desi.
I went with bathing.
Bathing. Oh, yeah. Eric.
I went with striking.
Striking. Wow, what a theme tonight. All right. Tom.
Well, can you reread it?
Reread it?
Yeah.
All right. The Adventurers Club actors were so dedicated to their act that even to this day they still yell "Kungaloosh" even when they are
Working for 10 guests on the Galactic Star Cruiser. That's true.
Wow, not a match though. Sabrina.
I said sleeping.
Sleeping, you know. Not a match.
Even in their sleep, they're gungalooshing.
All right, Amy, you set the bar pretty high. 2 matches overall. Emma, you got a lot of work cut out for you here. Here is your last question. There have been a lot of mistakes on signs around Disneyland lately, but none more embarrassing than when they changed the word "wild" on the Mr. Toad's Wild Ride attraction sign to blank. A lot of mistakes you might have heard about the signs around Disneyland lately, but no mistake was more embarrassing when they changed the word "wild" on the Mr. Toad's Wild Ride attraction sign to blank. Couple people still writing. Give Emma time to think of a good answer here.
That's it.
Oh, music's up. You done, Sabrina? You got it?
You didn't write anything yet. No, we need the music again.
Oh,
no.
we need the music. We can't go with a blank paper here.
Good pick one of our other answers.
There you go. Doesn't have to be good, it just has to be written.
There we go. All right. No one's got it wrong yet.
Yeah.
All right. Emma, no mistake was more embarrassing than when they changed the word wild on Mr. Toad's Wild Ride attraction sign to
Mild.
mild.
That makes more sense than
Right?
Sure does.
That's a good answer.
You're
Let's see if
too
we got
good
any
at this.
matches. Doesn't mean we have a match. Rob?
I said mild.
Yeah! That is a match.
There's
yeah?
a correct noise. Did you know?
They never used
There
it.
it is.
Allie.
I didn't understand. I wrote big sexy. I didn't understand.
I also didn't.
I
That's
mean,
the joke.
fair.
Desi.
Moana.
Right. Another match. Eric.
I said Mr. Toad's second best ride.
Nope. All right, we're 2 away. You need one of these to tie, 2 to win. Tom.
Mr. Toad's plywood ride.
Oh, plywood.
I mean, it is. What do you want?
It all comes down to Sabrina.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
I have a good feeling about this.
Congratulations,
Can't
Amy.
say worse than mine.
I'm sorry.
We got this.
Extinct at Walt Disney World.
It's not wrong.
Oh, Amy with 2 matches is our winner tonight. Congratulations. All right, very good. That's it.
There you go.
Is that the end of the show, Tom?
That's it. Yeah.
That's the end of the show.
You know, if we'd started on time, this would have been a 2-hour show. You know. So we did all right. Oh, Nick's coming. There. Oh, there's.
There we go.
That's what the chair
That's what
was
it was there for all
for
along.
our class picture. He's actually taking pictures of us now. That's our show. We do have a post show for Wigs members if they're still awake at this point. And remember, kids, the Briar Patch is not far from the Brer Bush. Good night. Oh wait, Rob's got to play us off.
I gotta play. I gotta be here.
Play us off, Rob.
Who's gonna play Rob to the piano?
She really did only need 4.
I can't believe he wasn't ready.
Time for man. The magic is calling, calling, calling us, and it's calling, calling, calling us to a place where all our dreams come true. The most magical place on earth. Answer the call. Answer the call. The magic is calling, calling, calling us, and it's calling, calling, calling us to a place where all our dreams come true. The most magical place on earth. Answer the call.